Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. We haven't had hot topics in a minute. Let's get into it. Did you all watch Tokyo Style Show after the Braxtons had gone off Friday night? The show is about her basically just doing people's hair, having them come in and have wigs put on. Reginae Carter is going to be there. She did Cardi and Trina Braxton last week. So she's going to have a couple of people that are going to show up on the show. Are you here for this? Let me know. Do y'all remember this story? This lady, she worked in the cafeteria and she stole $1.5 million of chicken wings. Like during the pandemic, the schools would still make lunches for kids that were at home and they could come by and get them. Y'all, she has been sentenced to 9 years in prison. She's 68. So her name is Vera Liddell, and she was employed by Illinois School District, right? And like I said, she was getting this in 2020 during the pandemic. Her scheme was discovered when the district saw the invoices, which included bone-in chicken, what they do not serve to kids. And she ordered over 11,000 cases of wings that total $1.5 million. That is crazy. I know this has happened, but our hearts and prayers go out to Portia and her family. She lost her cousin Yolanda Lundy Favors. This happened maybe last week, I believe. She says up here, Lundy, you were our best friend, our sister, our aunt, our cousin, and so much more. Your life was a blessing, your memory a treasure, and you are loved beyond words and will be missed beyond measure. So just keep Portia and her family in your prayers. Let's keep going. I think this is a great thing, but we have seen when entertainers and athletes open schools how that does not work out. But Dr. Dre is set to open a new school in Inglewood. Initially, it will be open for ninth graders. And for the school year of 2028-29, it will be open for all grades. I just hope that the accreditation is in place. I hope that the people who know how to run a school and open a school is in place. And he is like behind the scenes. But I think this is a really awesome thing, right? And I'm sure it will be a beautiful school as well. Child, Sky Jackson from Disney has been arrested on DV charges. Now, this guy is her baby daddy. Sky is pregnant, right? So according to TMZ, they were at Universal City Walk in California, and she allegedly pushed him, and that caught the security's attention. So they detained both of them until the police got there. When they ran the tape back, before they ran the tape back, they were saying, oh no, we're happily together, we're expecting a baby, right? But when the police ran the tape back, they saw her put her hands on him and charged her with a misdemeanor. Sky Jackson. Y'all know how I feel about Nick Cannon and Ne-Yo, right? I cannot. They're on a panel and they're talking about how the heartbreak that they've had in the past have shaped them and how they show up in relationships today. They asked a question about do women like bad guys, and there was a woman in the audience that said young women, right? Nick said he was the one that did poems and bought flowers and all of that. Ne-Yo talking about same. And then Nick said, when I realized that she liked bad guys, you know, I was like, forget these flowers. And Ne-Yo said, yeah, when I realized that it's easier to be a bad guy than a good guy, then that's what I do in a relationship. I'm paraphrasing. But the thing is, you break hearts at this point. So your trauma is what you put on all these women you have in your relationships. Between Nick and Ne-Yo, they have about 1,000 children. Do you not think that some of those women's hearts aren't broken? Like, if you see these two coming, I just don't even understand. Let's keep going. Is Tamar married to JR? Because she made these tweets and she was talking about, y'all have no idea about the gaslighting. She said she's going back into treatment. And she said something about her marriage being saved. And then she said her family is awful, right? She said right down here at the bottom, y'all, I'm going through it. I'm single and sad. And this blank is a lot. What is going on? Then she posted this in her story. It should be up there right now. She said, I think it's funny when I post something negative, it goes viral. When I post something positive, no one pays attention. Y'all prove me right on what y'all want from me. Why can't I be healthy and healed? Y'all was waiting for my life to fall apart. JR is and has been the most positive person in my life and my best friend and family. And y'all want me to say something bad about him so bad. And then she's talking about bringing a network back from the dead. What is going on? Like, we've only seen one episode of the Braxtons. Tamar told Carlos that she was going to do like cameos, like she wasn't going to be on the show because I think she's executive producing now. But what is happening? Do y'all think this show should have come back? Let me know how you really feel about it. Y'all cannot wait for Hot Topics tomorrow. This is at the top of the list. This and Marquez. But I can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this. I actually wish we could do it on Zoom because I really want y'all to talk back to me. But I may have to bring some of y'all up, so just be prepared because we need to have a conversation about this. Let's keep going. A lot of y'all didn't know Ella Mai was pregnant. Yes, her and Jason Tatum privately welcomed their first baby together. She showed the baby in Paris at the Olympics. They were in a photo shoot. I put that in one of my other hot topics. But I'm so happy for them and congratulations. On to a few politics. Trump is losing his mind, right? So Trump used Celine Dion's song, My Heart Would Go On, at his rally in Montana. Baby, she and her camp has sent out a notice. In no way is this use authorized, and Celine Dion does not endorse this or any similar use. And really, that song, My Heart Would Go On, really? That is crazy. Child, now the family of Isaac Hayes is suing Donald Trump for $3 million because he is playing unauthorized music by Isaac Hayes at his rallies. He should have somebody in his camp that takes care of this, that calls and gets it, asks for permission and gets it authorized. Shoot, on these sites, if I make a post from TikTok with a song and go to Instagram, they shut it down because I didn't get it from their site or anything like that. This man is insane. Child, it don't get no better, right? So this man right here says, I was not going to take one for the team. He claims, allegedly, big alleged claims, that he went on a date to Applebee's with JD Vance in 2021. I mean, if JD is around here having a bounce house situation with a couch, I mean, it could have happened. So y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville comes back this Sunday, right? And in this particular clip, Mel is talking to Sonny about the trip, the girls' trip, and how some of the women may be triggered by Sonny going on the trip. I may break this down, so be on the lookout. Sometimes I feel like girls jump into relationships too soon. Let's work on our career sometime, because do you feel like you need to be with somebody? Authorities, and I know this happened a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, authorities reportedly called to intervene in heated argument between Saweetie and Young G over the weekend. Like, what are y'all fighting about that the police got to come to the house? That is crazy. Saweetie has a song out with LL Cool J. Girl, you need to be focused on that because I absolutely love that song. Child, did y'all get into Mark Daly coming to Kenya's defense because they have put her off of the show? He said he didn't like, when he was speaking illy of Andy Cohen. He said he liked everybody on the show except for Andy, right? They didn't have Kenya's back. Mark, we have seen you on the show. Oh, he said that the way he showed up was crazy, like it was edited like that or something. So that was you. That was you on the show. Talking about Kenny. What is going on with Mark? Y'all, when I posted about Ada Green a few minutes ago, I left a piece of information out. Ada was working with Latrice, right? They got into a little tussle situation, and Ada was either fired or she quit. But Latrice continued to use her likeness in all of her advertising. And that's why she sued Latrice for $150,000. I had to clear that up. I'll see y'all on Hot Topics tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central on Millie Chan TV on YouTube. We got a lot to talk about. But before I go, just one little nostalgic thing. I think I had this exact coin purse. Bye, y'all.